your home. We brighten your future. We encounter and surpass the toughest conditions to deliver light to life. We are NK Power and Infrastructure Private Limited. We are one of those companies that just won't stop where others do. Our operating sites vary from mid-channel bars of mighty Brahmaputra to insurmountable pathless hilly terrains of Dima, Hasao. This time, we are heading east to Coop, which is almost 40 kilometers away from Umrangchu. Though the distance doesn't sound a longer one, but the road condition makes it tough. Driving in these roads are like walking blindfolded. One got to be really careful with the wheels because of the pathetic road condition which tests the patience of even the most seasoned drivers. Besides, there has been a history of inner tribal violence in the area. Of late, our team has successfully completed the expansion of electrical transmission from the tapping sites of Hebron near Umrangchu to Coop over the risky hilly terrains of the region. Installing electric lines in such areas where even vehicles face hardship in finding roads was a challenge of its kind. With the 63 kVA distribution transformers, the transmission line has benefited 67 households in Coop, making a significant change in their lifestyle. Under Deen Dayal Upadhyay Gramin Jyoti Yojana, a Government of India scheme for rural areas and financed by REC Limited, we have recently installed a 63 kVA sub-power station in Panimur. Despite all the hurdles and unfavorable conditions, our dedicated team have stationed in this hilly terrain for years and working 24/7 for the expansion of electrical transmission to the remote villages. Mahur, a small township near Haflong, was our next destination. But the dilapidated road from Panimur to Mahur via Haflong is really tough and tiring with bone-crushing ups and downs. We were commissioned to expand an electrical transmission to the border villages of Laijong, Hagrum and Harailu. there were practically no roads for our vehicles. The trails there are extremely narrow, but we are one of those companies that just don't stop where others do. In some places, there were literally very little trace of roads, that too made by the British years back. But we know to find a path amid pitch dark. Our workers carried the poles and other equipments on their shoulders. In some places, they had to clear away materials from their path to make it wide enough for carrying the poles and other equipments. As one can see, the poles have been installed at the hilltops, and to reach there, no roads are available. On foot, one has to make it. Our expert and industrious workers carried it all the way through the cliffs from the foothill. The narrow, bumpy roads are notorious enough to test your patience. The downstream water is cherry on the cake, making the roads slippery and tender. Driving here is like driving on the edge all the time. Laijeong is comparatively a big village with 312 households. To complete this project, we had to use 3 63 kVA transformers and 2 25 kVA transformers. Here also, the circumstances were unfavorable since Laijeong is surrounded by mountains with almost no roads for our workers. Besides, the sharp turns and curvy roads make the process even slow. The serpentine road from Laijeong to Hagrum will send your heart to your mouth for sure. There too, our dedicated and fearless workers have recently been working on the expansion project. We used 2 numbers of 63 kVA transformers and 2 numbers of 25 kVA transformers in this area to bring light to 165 households. It seemed the pathetic roads were not in the mood of leaving us at lower rate. Heading through the border roads of Assam and Manipur, we even faced the worst. The speed meter was barely touching the 10 km/h mark. But like always, we were determined to light up the unlighted. Similar project is going on in the border village of Harailu near Bamdi in Dima, Hasao. With two numbers of 25 kVA transformers, this power supply will benefit 68 households in this area. Teamed up with highly qualified, sufficiently experienced engineers, technical staff and managers, each of our operations is professionally designed to be of cutting-edge technology and based on best practices in the industry. It is through curiosity and looking for opportunities